Good morning, dear students. I am Simpy. All of you are welcome to EPS class. I hope all of you are doing well. In the previous class, we learnt about the means of transport, land transport, water transport, air transport. I gave you the assignment. Have you done that one? Yes, it's good. Now, without wasting the time, let's get started the further discussion. Pollution is increasing day by day as the number of vehicles on the roads are rising. Transportation is a major source of air pollution in many countries around the world due to the high number of vehicles that are available on the roads today. Pollution from vehicles is a major cause of health problems such as headache, nausea, asthma, etc. We all benefit from clean air, right? Traffic jams are also caused due to the increasing number of vehicles. You can see this one in the metro cities. People have to waste too much time to reach their destinations, right? So we must take effective measures to control pollution. Now answer me, if we are only going a short distance, for an example, to buy vegetables, then how should we go there? By bicycle or by a car? Answer me. What is right? We should ride a bicycle or walking instead of driving a car, right? If we need to go somewhere that is along a bus or rail line, we should take public transport instead of going by own vehicle, right? When going to school or work, try to carpool together with other people who are headed in the same direction. By this way, we can save money and reduce the amount of fuel burned at the same time, right? Delhi government has implemented odd even rule to control the air pollution, right? What is odd even rule? Vehicles with number plates with odd last digit are allowed on roads only on odd dates, while vehicles with even last digit can be taken out only on even dates. By this way, Delhi government tried to control the pollution there, right? So by these ways we can control pollution, we can control air pollution. Transportation makes our lives easy. It helps in connecting people from different places, right? But it also causes pollution. So we have to think about this one, and we should apply these effective ways to control pollution, right? Now all of you understood that how can we control pollution, right? Now tell me, students, what have we learned in this chapter? We have learned in this chapter about the journey of the transportation, the story of the wheel, means of transport, land transport, water transport, air transport, and about pollution. And we have known that how can we control air pollution, right? Now we will do the exercises of this chapter. First, we will do the hard words of this chapter. Be ready for that one. Now, all of you take out your notebooks. Write down the date of today, day of today, chapter number, title of the chapter. What is the title of the chapter? How I move around. Then write down hard words. And then write down this one. First we will discuss, and after that you have to write down in your notebooks, right? See, first word is transportation. Meaning is movement of humans, animals and goods from one location to another, right? Second one, invention. The act of finding out first try. Goods, things that are made to be sold. Hangars, large building for housing aircraft. Aeroplanes are parked at hangars, right? Pollution, harmful elements in the environment. Impurities in the environment. Powered by, operated by. Solo means what? Single, right? Now all of you have understood. You have to also write down in your notebooks, right? Now all of you take out your books, turn page number 46. We will do the exercise of this chapter. A. Fill in the blanks. First question is, the early humans invented the dash to move from one point to the another. Tell me what is the answer? The early humans invented what? Wheel. Write down here, wheel. To move from one point to the another, right? And W should be in the small letter, right? Next one, dash were built for cars to travel long distances. Roads. Answer is roads were built for cars to travel long distances. Write down here, roads. And first letter should be in the capital because this one is the first word of this sentence and first letter should be in the capital, right? Then next one, what is the next question? Dash are used to cover short distances while dash are used to cover long distances in water. What is the right answer? Boats are used to cover short distances. So here you have to write boats. Boats, because this one is the first letter. B is the first letter of this sentence. So B should be in the capital letter, right? And here in this blank, here you have to write ships, right? Write down here ships, and here you have to write a small s. S-H-I-P-S. Write down this one. Ships are used to cover long distances in water. Fill properly. All of you do this one. Pause the video and then do this one. In the first blank you have to write wheel. Then write down roads. Then in question number 3, first you have to write boats and then write ships. All of you do this one. 1, 2, 3. Have you done? Yes? Yes, it's good. Now see, come on the question number 4. Amelia Earhart was the first woman pilot to travel solo across the answer is Atlantic Ocean. Write down here Atlantic Ocean. Right? And A should be in the capital letter because this one is the name of the ocean. So A should be in the capital letter and O also should be in the capital letter of ocean, right? Write down Atlantic Ocean. Then come on the next question. All of you have done. Amelia Earhart was the first woman pilot to travel solo across the Atlantic Ocean, right? A should be in capital letter and O of ocean should be in capital because Atlantic Ocean is the name of the ocean, right? Now come on the next question. Question number 5. Aeroplanes are parked at where? Aeroplanes are parked at hangars. Write down here. See, right. All of you have done? Write properly in your books. Pause the video and do this exercise in your books. See, now We will discuss the question answers of this chapter. B. Answer these questions briefly, and after that one you have to write down this one in your notebooks. You have to write heading B, answer these questions briefly. Then you have to write question, then write answer. Question number 1, answer. Question number 2, answer. Question number 3, answer. Question number 4, answer. Question number 5, answer. Now we will discuss one by one. See, first question is, list 2 benefits of the invention of wheel. Answer is, the invention of the wheel made the life of the early humans easier, right? They could move and carry heavy loads from one place to another. The next one, the invention of the wheel inspired new ideas for invention of vehicles. Right? Come on the next question. Here now you have to write this one properly. See, carry heavy loads from one place to another. Write properly in your notebook. Next question is, name the material with which wheels are created nowadays. Answer is, wheels are created of rubber and steel nowadays. Come on the next question. State any one difference between boats and ships. Answer is, boats are used to cover short distances while ships are used to cover long distances, right? Next question, which mode of transportation helps in traveling to faraway countries? Aeroplane helps in traveling to faraway countries. Name any 2 modern day vehicles. Car, metro, train, right? Now all of you write down in your notebooks, and link of this question answer is given in the description box. You can check out from there, right? You have to do this in your notebooks. First you have to do the hard words in your notebook, do the exercise in your books, and then do the question answers in your book, right? Today we have completed all the topics of this chapter. We have completed hard words, exercise, and question answers of this chapter, right? Now see, what is your assignment for today? You have to learn the hard words of this chapter. Chapter number 6. You have to learn the hard words of chapter 6. This is your assignment. Learn the hard words. Chapter 6, right? Done? This is your assignment. You have to learn it. And now it's time to wrap up the session. See you in the next class. Thank you.